Hey everybody, welcome back to another Sunday dinner. Today the kids are coming over, my son, his wife, and they're bringing over my most beautiful grandchild. She is the cutest thing you will ever lay your eyes on. And she's pretty much our world. So anyway, Sunday dinner is also a big deal. So we are going to go all out today with a southern dish. We're going to make buttermilk fried chicken, mac and cheese, some mashed potatoes, and of course gravy. You gotta have gravy, and some corn. How about that? And then my wife has already been busy today making some very awesome, tasty oatmeal cookies with raisins, and she's gonna glaze them. Oh my God. It's gonna be a great deal. You're gonna wanna stick around for this one because, man, I'm gonna show you all my secrets, including the thing we're gonna make first, which is my award-winning mac and cheese. And I'm gonna let you know all my little secrets that I have. And it's simple, because you know, cooking is simple. It's not hard, it's freaking easy. I always say that. So if you like this channel, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you know when the next video is coming out. Keep watching. Okay, so Sunday dinner starts Saturday night with prep. The only thing chicken loves better than seasoned salt is buttermilk. So we're going to dump this buttermilk in here. This is a quart. I don't know if we'll need the whole thing yet, but we'll see. And then for taste, Cholula. You can use Frank's Red Hot. It's not going to make it fiery hot. It's just going to give it some good flavor. That's about it. Another good thing that the Red Hot sauce does is that it has vinegar in it. And if you know anything, you know vinegar tenderizes meat. Beef, chicken, pork. There you go. Doesn't have to be perfect in any way, shape, or form. Now let's add some chicken. Today I'm doing legs, mostly, and some wings. That's it. Why am I doing so many legs? Because last time the kids came over, the hungry things ate both the legs of the chicken I cooked, so I didn't get one. And I wanted one, so got some wings. Give this a stir. Oh yeah, that's going to be enough buttermilk. I got to make room because my wings didn't defrost nearly as good as the legs did. But they will now. All right. Nope, that's fine. I was debating on putting more in. So I'm going to cover this in plastic, stick it in the fridge overnight. You need a minimum of 6 to 8 hours, but overnight is always better. So we'll see when we start putting this Sunday dinner together. Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Sunday Dinners at the Jimmy Dick household. Today we're going to go deep south, because you know, it's good food. We're going to make buttermilk fried chicken, my award-winning macaroni and cheese, some mashed potatoes, gravy, you gotta have that or they'll kick you out of the South. Yankee. And then we're gonna make corn as a veg, you know, because you know the Southerners, we like to cut the grease with the vegetable. Corn is our veg of the day today. Also, coming over today is my son and his wife, and my precious, beautiful granddaughter. She is just, we just want to pinch her. Just pinch her. She's so damn cute. Wait till you see her. She's the cutest thing you'll ever see in your life. Anyway, stick around. I'm going to show you how to make everything, and I'm going to show you all the tricks. If you like this video or this channel, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, and also don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you can see whenever a new video pops. Let's get cooking. Come on. First up is our mac and cheese. So My macaroni is boiled. It's done just to al dente or even right before. And I'm just gonna stir in 2 pats of butter. This is a half of a box of Barilla elbow macaroni. I like it because it has those ridges that grab onto the sauce. And this also, the butter helps it from sticking together. So that's it for that. Set it to the side. So, mac and cheese is a Southern staple. It's great for holidays, and it's super great for Sunday dinner. So let's show you my secrets, how I'm gonna do this. Come on down to the pot. So in here, it's just now warming up. I have a half a stick of butter. My secret ingredient, it says bacon gold on it for a reason, because this is worth its weight in gold. It's bacon grease. Bacon grease adds just the right amount of flavor and a little hint. It won't be overly bacon, so I'm doing a teaspoon of bacon grease. Let's talk cheese. So first, I have all this. It's medium cheddar that I shredded by hand. If you're going to make mac and cheese homemade, always shred your own cheese. It's just so much better. And this is smoked Gouda. And I'm here to tell you, for mac and cheese, there ain't any other cheese as good as Gouda, as smoked Gouda. Okay? Let's put this in here. We don't want to waste any of that. And we're just going to toss it around to gently mix. Oh, shit. Well, there you go. First mistake of the day. Won't be the last, probably. But it's not a big deal. That was minor. The zipper's broken. Alright. I also have over here Havarti and 2 slices of American cheese. Why? Because it melts awesome. So let's get back to the pot. Alright, you can see that my butter and bacon grease have sufficiently melted. You always want to do equal parts of flour and fat when you're making a roux. And since I don't measure much, I'm going to eyeball it. Yep, I can do it all. That was 3 tablespoons, by the way, but not that I measure. Alrighty. Now the thing about roux is you got to cook it for a few minutes to get the raw flour taste out. I'm also getting rid of lumps. And while that's doing that, let's season it up. So we're going to do a heavy pinch of pepper, a heavy pinch of salt. This is mustard powder. And you know, never more than half a teaspoon or so. Onion powder. This comes out fast, so half a teaspoon. Garlic powder. Again, it comes out fast of these little doohickeys. 1/4 teaspoon. To wake it up a little bit, some Cajun seasoning. And the star of the South is Lawry's seasoned salt. Boom. Gives it that little extra something something. And then smoked paprika to go with our smoked Gouda. It's just going to give it another level of flavor. And you know we're all about the flavor. So let's stir this up. Get it all mixed together. And we're ready for milk. Alright. Back to the no measuring thing. I just put a little bit in it first, and that's mainly to make sure that my roux is not lumpy. And usually, not 100%, but 90% of the time, if you put cold milk into a hot roux, it will not lump. Fun fact. Alright, now I'm going to add some more. And if I need more, I'll add more. And we're going to let this cook until it gets thick. That's what we're going to do. All right. I'm excited because this is good stuff. You can see it's bubbling, so I'm going to turn the heat way down. How you know it's great? Do this. Oh, clean line. And you can also taste it when you lick your finger. All right, I'm going to turn it off. It's really bubbling. Now here, 4 ounces of cream cheese, softened. We're going to put that bad boy in there until it melts. Stirring it around and stirring it around. Let's throw some American cheese in there because it melts super fast. Okay, take it off the heat. Relax. Oh yeah, it's melting and doing its thing. So let's start adding some other cheeses, like creamy Havarti. We had those slices in the fridge. I don't normally add it, but you know what? We had it, and I'm all about creamy Havarti. It's so good. I'm gonna add some more of this, some of our cheddar smoked Gouda mix. Keep it in mind, we're going to save some for the top. Just stir this bad boy. Everything's getting good and melty and cheesy. I mean, look. Oh, yeah. How good does that look? It looks good. I think maybe a pinch more cheese. And don't worry, I'll edit some of this anyway.
Okay.
All right. Let's give it a taste. That's a little bit of heaven right there. Doesn't need any more seasoning, but what I'm going to add to it now are 2 things. Heavy cream, just to make it even creamier than it is, and sour cream. It's true. Be right back.
2.
All right. Heavy cream, about 1/3 of a cup. I don't like mine so thick that you can cut a piece like a piece of cake and set it out and there's no ooey gooiness. Kind of people love it though. I'm not one of them. I like creamy. Creamy. So now we're going to add our noodles. And we're going to stir them around. It's important to do this first and not mix it in our baking dish so you can ensure maximum coverage. Look at that. This is going to be so good and creamy and not dry. Dry mac and cheese is the worst. Now, sour cream. Careful, careful, careful. Don't overdo it with sour cream. We're going to do like a tablespoon. So we're only going to do like a tablespoon. That's it. And we're done with that. Just stir it in. Till it's combined. And we're ready. In goes the mac and cheese. Which should look I mean, look at that. You see, I'm making not a 9 by 13. That's why I'm going to use a half a pound of pasta. This is just for 4 of us. Because my little grandbaby, who's so damn sweet, you could just want to do that to her. She's not eating this kind of food yet. She's only 6 months. You know. But with me as her grandfather, she will be one of these days. All right, I'm going to put this cover this in plastic, put it in the fridge, because the thing about Sunday dinners is prep as early as you can. That way your whole day's not spent cooking. All right, this will be in the fridge. We'll take it out an hour before we bake it. I was just getting ready to cover this up and realized I didn't top it with cheese. You gotta top it with cheese. It's like a rule. Otherwise you don't get that bubbly brown, you know, topping. You're gonna put it all in there. Because that's how I roll. I'm just gonna smooth it out. Now, let's cover this baby up. Boom. And boom. Now it can go in the fridge. All right. Now let's get to the best, the star of the show, our Southern fried chicken. So, here's some more tricks for you to learn. This is all-purpose flour. We'll do a cup of that. Actually, I got a lot of chicken, so we'll do a cup and 3/4 of just the all-purpose. And we'll put that away. This is a secret here. This is self-rising flour. It has all that good stuff in it that makes it bubble up. So we'll do the same amount of all-purpose and self-rising. Now, another secret. A 1/2 cup of cornstarch. You're like, what? Have you lost your mind? Cornstarch, it makes your chicken super duper crispy. So that's a heaping 1/2 cup. And we'll give this a preliminary stir just to get the flours and the cornstarch mixed together. And we'll be stirring it a lot because I got a lot of seasoning to add. You know, Colonel Sanders has what, 7 herbs and spices? Ours is going to be way better. Start with the basic, salt. A couple tablespoons of salt, pepper. And it may seem like I'm using a lot, but there's a lot of flour that tastes like nothing in here. So, and of course, ain't no chicken in the world that don't love some Lowry seasoned salt. So we're gonna go kind of liberal with that. It's just that ingredient that chicken loves, and so do I. Next, onion powder. And there's no salt or sodium in the onion powder. It's not onion salt. Same with garlic powder. No additional sodium in here. Then we have poultry seasoning. I just thought, why not with this? So we'll just do a little sprinkadoo. Can't go wrong. Here's an herb for you. Thyme. Thyme and chicken go together so good. And this is dried thyme. You could probably use fresh. And now we got sage. Doesn't that look good already? Let's give it a stir and see how it looks. Because once you do that, you'll see that all that seasoning you did disappears and becomes white flour. But fear not. All that means is we're going to do it again. Because you only get one chance to flavor your breading to your chicken. And I want you to bite into it and be like, oh, so good. So I add just a little bit more pepper. This time, just a little pinch of salt. Of course, Lawry's. Just a little bit more onion. And you can see the second time around, I'm not doing near as much. A little time. And just a pinch more sage. It's called rub sage for a reason. When you do that, it activates all the oils inside of it. And the flavor lets it escape. Now, we're fixing to get messy. Did you know a lot of restaurants do this? I did not know this at the time. Here's my chicken that I have soaking in my buttermilk in the refrigerator overnight. That buttermilk has done its buttermilk goodness, making sure everything is amazing. So we're going to dredge this. I'm probably just going to use my hands from here on out. It's going to be messy, but that's alright. I want to make sure I get the coating on absolutely everywhere. Then we're going to set it right here. And what that's going to do, it's going to air dry just for like an hour, and it's going to be fine. The chicken's cold in the refrigerator. So not only will it let a chance for the breading to cling to the chicken, but it'll let it come to room temperature, and that makes it, when you fry it, it just fries faster and better. Here's a little wing action. Let's get a couple of those in there. This little wing was not taken apart. All right. I don't know about you, but my mouth is already watering and I haven't even started cooking it yet. More legs. Because those rascals ate all our legs last time, like I told you. So we're not running out of legs this time. So this is going to rest for about an hour. And that's going to just cling to it and become this unctuous awesomeness. You can see all the chicken is done and ready to warm up to room temperature, then into the frying pan. It's chicken frying time. So my oil and stuff is right there. It needs to be at between 350 to 375, and I'm there. I'm going to start out with some small pieces of test fry. It should start to fry immediately when you put it in. We're going to do these flats first. Here's another one. Take out my thermometer for now. Ooh. Look at these little crispy things right there. I'm just putting it on this, so if there's any residual grease, it'll drip off down before we plate it. We are frying up a storm over here. I'm going to peel off a little piece of this. So crispy. So good. All right. Almost done here. Next shot will be at the table. You can see our Sunday dinner in action. Right? Hey! Hey!
Say hi.
Oh, aren't you the cutest baby in the whole wide world? I told you. She's the cutest. Okay, here we go. Sunday dinner. We have rolls. We have chicken. Mashed potatoes. We have mac and cheese and corn. And we got us a baby at the table. Look at that punum. Oh. Hey y'all. I hope you guys have a Sunday dinner with family too. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up. That's what my baby says. Give my poppy a thumbs up.